Hi, Nick Collier here, and this is my shop. Come join me. We'll have some fun. Okay, so we've got our little boss here. Now I've taken a measurement from it, and now what we need to do is create the negative space or the indent so that this can fit in there. And we're just gonna kind of work our way out until we rough out basically what we want and go from there. Let's see what that looks like. Ah, it's a little bit big, damn it. Just a little bit though. And maybe about 30 thousandths. Okay, well, we got a double edge there. It's not too bad. So, we're going to come in 50. And that'll be our 0. Okay, so we've got that. That's all set up. We've just decided to clean up the whole surface. And then this is slightly smaller than our finish, which is what we want. And so now we need to dive in, but this bit is just not working in that reverse mode. So we're gonna flip over to a different bit and swing that around. And probably get a little less angle on it. I'm thinking more like that. No, actually it's going to have to be more like that. Let's see what that looks like. That we're gonna hit. Okay. So that bit's too small. Let me go find another bit. Be right back. Okay, let's see how that's going to work. Couldn't be better. There's almost no movement, and it rotates beautifully. I think we're set. I want to check the depth one more time just to make sure we're where we want to be. We're at 70 on this part, on the positive, and we are at 100 thousandths on the negative. So that's good. That's pretty much exactly what we want. All right, let's take this out, take it over to the mill and do the next step. Okay, so we've got our piece in here, and we've got the pivot working. And by the way, the background noise you hear, well, I'm sorry, that's the heater, and at least for the winter, we're gonna have to put up with that because I want to be warm. All right, so we're gonna, oh no, first thing we want to do is take this off and find center. And we're going with the center that we've got right here. So we need to come in with a pointer and center, not precision center, just a good strong guess at center. Okay, come down, almost touch, get my cheater glasses on. Come in there. That's the other way. And there. I'm thinking that's gonna be it. Looks like pretty much dead center to me. All right, so we're center from both directions. Now let's put the we're gonna have to drop it down a bit, aren't we? Put the collet holder in place. Yep. Square it up. Looks pretty square. We'll get ourselves a little clamp. That's gonna hold us. Not quite. Probably just tap it. That's it. Right, yeah. I'm going to put a second clamp on that. Just for safety's sake. Can we come in here? Possibly. Buster, stop bugging her. Okay. Looks good. Two ways. So we're dead center, so we just come out and find ourselves a hole and drill it. Yep, that's it. So let's do zeros on the DRO. Come out. Come down. Might be able to come in just a little closer. I'm thinking that might be it. So we're at 1 inch, 760. Okay, now let's find a drill bit that's gonna be appropriate. And I think a small drill bit to set a pilot hole, I think is the best approach. Yeah, that's gonna pretty much do it. Now what we're going to do is we're going to drill all the way through the backing plate and the piece itself, and that way we've got a center hole, and then of course take it out to size, and then later on we'll come in and create a rotational opening. Okay, that's not going to work. Let's get this going a little faster. Take our bit out. And we're going to go 1/760 from the other direction. And that is a bit off. Damn. Well, so this whole center is over this way a little bit. I mean, it is centered. So I think what we'll just have to do is a smaller hole. I was thinking about, well, maybe a 1/2 inch hole, but let's go with maybe a 3/8 or something like that. Yeah, plus there's plenty of room on this side, but this wants to rotate around the other way. So anyhow, we'll figure it out. Let's see if this is gonna fit. Oops. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, that should work out just fine. All right, so actually this whole thing wants to go turn around, so we're gonna turn it around and cut from the other side. Let's get rid of this. That should work. All right, now this should drop right down over that hole, and it does just right, and you can't see it, can you? All right, so let's put this over here. All right, right over the top of that hole. And we're going down with a 3/8 undersize, which I think is 5/16, to be able to thread that hole underneath. Yep, there we go. All right. Now we'll come over to this side. All right, bring it on over. 1760. 60. All right, hole accomplished. Okay, before we go any further, I'm going to come in and run a hole down the center here, because when we flip this over to to set it up and cut the radiuses for the green cast iron piece, I'm going to need to have some kind of center to work from. So we'll come back to 0. Get a follower in there. Geez, I'm running out of thread cutting oil. I know I've got another can here somewhere. And I just keep filling up these cans because they're like, you know, old school metal cans. They don't make them anymore. It's all plastic now. Whoops. All right. Okay, so we got that. Now I think it's time to is there anything else to do? Well, I do want to put a set screw right in the center here. So let's come back to center. Just enough to hold that shaft in. I'm going to go grab a set screw and a cup on all of the supporting material. All right, so we're going to come over here and drill ourselves a hole and then tap it and put our little set screw in. And we're on 0, so we can come back this way a little bit and find center of the hole. And there's our set screw ready to roll. And I think that's pretty much it for this plate. We've got some burrs there. Let's go ahead and take them out since we've got it. Since we got it sitting here nice and solid. this plate's set. Now what we want to do is come in, take the vise out, and bring the rotary table in. So we're gonna set that all up and we'll be back.